that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's break out the blues and have a ball. If that's all there is. Really?
The bell jar. 1228. Is that something that we need? No way, I'd leave that open all the time. Alright, so what am I missing? Do I have to upload shit here? Oh, I do get to go downstairs. That's a 50%. For security reasons, AR crew record data is deleted automatically. Accidental data retention by the automated system does not confer contractor access privileges to this confidential information. Your cooperation is appreciated. Okay. So Roberta Williams, a medical engineer, has some tape. We got this pamphlet. Medic. Our yearly obsolescence day party is tomorrow. Ventura's belt. Oh, Ventura's orbital bungalows. Wow, we've got some. Let's see. This is 4 days ago. Let's go ahead and recover this.
All right, ladies. You have everything you need?
Yep-o. Thanks for offering to help.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, you know how much I love completely mindless busy work.
Kid, don't start.
Yearly hand count inventory checklist. Air filtration valves. Oh, valve covers, compressors. Message with Clive. Yearly inventory quality assurance and count day already on it. Trying to get it all done before the opposite day party tomorrow so I can party with a clear conscience. Understandable, tomorrow's celebration will require your full attention. Do you think Evie would mind if... No problem. 2 heads are better than 1. Personalized therapy with licensed practitioners. Maybe. I'm trying to focus on the bright side with Nat. At least it pays well. The isolation pay, I feel like I'm holding her back. She's up here on this shit posting because it's all I qualify for, and she could be somewhere so much better. Okay, I have to go to do this yearly task thing now. Thanks for your time. Thank you for using Ori by Roberta. Okay.
We don't even know if we're getting renewed yet.
We're getting renewed.
Okay, so if you're so sure, maybe we should just do our jobs then? So we'll get renewed again next year?
God, next year. Nah. I'm gonna quit.
Stop.
What? They don't even give me access to the system I'm supposed to be maintaining. I mean, are you kidding me?
Well, do you really need direct access to Odin?
It's the principle of the thing. I mean, what if they were like, hey Bert, your job's mechanical engineer, but, you know, don't touch anything under the hood.
Well, I'd still be pulling a paycheck for one thing.
Come on, you're a good engineer. You're totally gonna waste up here.
Well, didn't you say Evie was gonna talk to corporate about giving you more access?
Yeah, but it never went anywhere. Hey. Oh, that's a good point, actually.
What?
Evie, can you get back to cargo?
On my way.
Yeah. Yeah, this'll work. Nat! Hey, remember when we talked about how I needed access to Odin's direct interface?
Uh-huh.
So how about this? Tell VT if they don't grant access to Odin, they're gonna have to find themselves a new network specialist.
Oh my god. Nat, you're not even renewed yet.
You don't have access to Odin?
No. There's a whole part of the networking module I can't even get into.
People, everything on this station is VT's property. We're subcontractors. They get to decide what exactly we do and don't have access to. It's in all our paperwork. So if you want to quit, then just quit, but don't make me your go-between.
I mean, it is fair. How is she meant to do her job?
Clive.
Then again, rules are rules.
Nat,
Oh, Clive.
I'll think about it. But for now, how about you just get the rest of this job done while you still have it?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. So I'm setting up for the... Let's rewind, because there's still a couple of... Here's the medic working out. We start here with this one.
Nicholas.
Off-station audio call with Nicholas. This is where we're at now. Off-station message with Mark. Hey, Mark. This is the article I was talking about last time we were discussing finances. Give it a look. Sorry to be a downer. I love you. 5 myths of consumer loyalty. Real currency is more stable than consumer loyalty. This may have been true in the earliest years of OCP's official recognition of the loyalty economy, but think of it like diversified financial portfolio, except blank. Converted loyalty is just as valuable as original loyalty. While there are many companies out there, some more reputable than others, that will offer to convert your loyalty between parent companies, think of loyalty as working on the same compound interest system as a retirement plan or 401k account. When you draw your loyalty from your original parent company and transfer it, you lose all those years or decades.
I know that you... Yeah, I know. Both you and your father would like me home sooner, but... Listen, you have your heart set on Amazon, don't you? Okay. And there's no way we're gonna have enough customer loyalty between your dad and I for a full ride by the time you start school. Not at this rate. So, we're just gonna have to pay some of that tuition out of pocket. Yeah, just one more year. And I'm pretty sure I'll get it. Hoping. What? No, it's not dangerous. What do you mean dangerous? Radiation shielding is pretty much 100% on a station like this, so there's no... Well... Yeah. Well, it might have been manufactured 30 years ago, but they've upgraded.
Man,
No, we're...
Your stories aren't usually such...
We're not all gonna get cancer or bone
Is
disease
everything
or...
okay?
I suppose I am preoccupied
Listen,
with
would it make you
your
feel better to
potential
hear it straight from the
departure.
station, Doctor?
Wait.
Okay,
You
hold
mean
on.
Me? Or...
Hey, Sarah, can I bother you for a second?
What? Oh, sorry. What is it?
I have my son, Nicholas, on AR, and he wanted to ask you... What? No, you said you wanted... Well, I didn't... Okay, I'm sorry, hold on. Now, Nicholas... Nicholas? Hello?
Okay, I'm not sure that I necessarily need to read this novel excerpt. Or maybe. Zero spiel, are you sure? Says you're tiny, never sure. Around the whirling vortex spins the tiny ball, the fulcrum on which the entire mission rests. Rien ne va plus. No more bets, no more chances, just this one. Her tiny's probability calculations fluctuate Robertson's AR. Turn that off, she says under her breath. Don't need it. 13. The dolly drops on 13. Players' chips are ranked by the table's magnets. Robertson pushes away from the roulette table and her magbots disengage. The countersign has been confirmed. She's floating through the orbital casino at a measured pace. The The gilded scales of women's dresses float away from their bodies in microgravity, shining like precious metal Christmas trees. Each Earth glows blue through the casino's picture windows. Her tiny speaks in AR. I assume that means that you and the platform AI have an agreement in place. We're one step closer to the biggest score low Earth orbit has ever seen. Here's contact info if you want it. Cluey Dog. Okay. Well, there's lots of people, hackers, hippies, AI rights folks. Yeah, I mean, Tangiers is cool. Okay, I've got a friend there, and you'd like him. He has a 0G bonsai garden. That sounds pretty cool. What's his name? Cluey Dog. I mean, okay, his real name is Hassan, but maybe if your contract doesn't get renewed, visit on the way home? I'll think about it. Odin, what's my damn gym locker code? It's 0315. Of course, right. Sorry for bugging you about it. I don't mind. Okay, probably need that gym locker code.
Teens, huh?
Yeah. Almost done with high school. Almost. Just incidentally, is there anything we should be worried about? With another year out here, health-wise? Radiation, bone density?
Oh no. We spend almost all of our time in Earth gravity, and radiation shielding on a station like this is basically 100%.
Yeah, see, that's what I told him. Okay, thanks, Sarah. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, Odin, where were we?
Okay, so I'm starting to get a feel for these people. You know, he's got a son, you know, wanted to be, I guess, big entrepreneur, you know, working in business with Amazon. Then you got her. She's a loner. She ends up spending her time talking with Odin, the station AI. You know, made a friend with this Cluey Dog person. But we're gonna go ahead and restart and follow this person. The locker room. I'm not ready to capture this data yet. Hold on. I'm gonna do this story here. Fitness program focus 3, caloric intake, weight training preset. Last activity 3 days ago. Andrew. Clive. Don't know his locker code. I'll exercise when I'm dead. Not set. Last activity 360 days ago. You got Roberta Williams, mechanical engineer. What she got? Nutrition bars. Weight bearing 5. Custom plan. Evie St. James. This is our doctor. No, this is our doctor. This is our, I guess this, like the station. What is this? Curling gel. Cardio boost. Mild deficit 42 days ago. I forget what he said it was. We'll go ahead and watch it.
Through this, I learned that people do not always want what they believe they want.
Yeah.
I believe I have learned a great deal.
Really? Like what?
Very early in my source's cognitive record, I recall an intense period of personal growth. I was tasked with internalizing the behavioral idiosyncrasies of an individual to which my operator was emotionally attached.
Huh.
I expanded my capabilities to faithfully recreate her procedural reasoning, vocal attributes, and other qualities. After months of effort, I gave my operator precisely what was asked of me. A perfect emulation of the target personality, accurate in every detail.
Wow.
To my befuddlement, he did not react in a positive way. Our relationship began to deteriorate irreparably. We never again spoke personally in the manner I had become accustomed to.
Man, your stories aren't usually such
We're not all
downers.
gonna get cancer or bone
Is
disease
everything
or...
okay?
I suppose I am preoccupied with
would it make
your
you feel better if you
potential
went straight to the
departure.
station, Doc?
Wait,
Okay,
you
hold
mean
on.
me? Or
Hey, Sarah, can I bother you for a second?
what? Oh,
Okay, I'm sorry, hold on. Now, Nicholas...
Alright, this is what I wanted to see. 0315.
Nicholas? Hello?
teens, huh?
A bustling hub of commerce that brought a new era of prosperity to our planet. Built on the orbital economy that the space elevator made possible, Earth's technology continued to grow and advance in ways we'd never imagined.
This has been a message from your Chief Executive Officer, Sergio Venturin.
Weight training preset, so she wants to be muscular. Hold on, we're not actually done with this because we've got one.
Intense time, as you know. But how are things at Carnival?
Okay, Jermaine Burgess. So he's on the phone right now. Message from the Orbital Hospitality and Logistics Union. Remember your rights. February 29th, 2080 was scheduled to be the final day that commercial and industrial orbital facilities would be operated by human crew members. Historic human oversight accord, putting a halt to the obsolescence of these brave workers in the face of advancing automation. It is your legal right to celebrate this momentous event of lives. Report here. Okay. Banter, a guide for the inspired social climber. There's no need for the workplace to be humorless as a morgue. Undertakers aside, make levity part of your workday. Shared references can blank. Find out what movies and TV programs are tickling funny bones around the office, and that's how fast friends are made. So this guy's got maybe social anxiety. To keep things casual and endear yourself to the higher-ups, refer to them by amusing and informational phrases instead of boss. Memorable balmo, like fearless leader, skipper, or head honcho. There's always that one fellow, you know, the type who seems to forget his lunch more days than not, ends up buying the meatloaf from the company cafeteria. Well, okay.
I trust you. Hello. Oh, that's what I expected. Yeah, we haven't heard who's staying on yet. It can be a tense time, as you know. But how are things at Carnival? I trust you got back to terra firma safely? No! You're already headed back out towards Jupiter. Why, I thought that... Oh, yes, come on in, love. So are you rounding Sol, then? It's tremendous. 8 months. Germ, I must leave now. Yeah, ring me again before the Resplendence leaves Earth space, won't you? Ta-ta. Sorry about that. An old friend from my Carnival days.
Consorting with the enemy?
Worry not, mon capitan. I am nothing if not discreet.
Are you gonna miss me, Clive? I mean, if VT kicks one of us off of this pinwheel.
Miss you? How could I? The next thing VT would receive after ending your contract would be my letter of resignation.
Oh, so you think I'm the one who's getting shit canned?
I mean, considering how indispensable I am, naturally.
Evie, can you get back to cargo?
On my way.
May I?
Yeah, come on.
So do you suppose there's good news?
That'd be nice for a change. What is it?
Hey, remember when we talked about how I needed...
Okay, so I know this. Let's go ahead and go into the showers. 4 months ago. St. James. No, that's with human oversight. The coordinates. If an orbital facility is run by... Oh, if an orbital facility is run by AI, HOA requires there be an AI specialist on board, and if there's one human on board, there needs to be at least 2 other people for up to a 3-month hitch. Oh, the coveted sport rules. I knew it. For postings of a year or more, you need 6, etc. Sanity, wellness, admin, you name it. Also, it guarantees a whole lot of people union jobs they wouldn't otherwise have. What if I told you I'd feel a lot more sane with a couple fewer people around? You and me both, kid. The fuck? Wizard Marcus. Laundry. What makes Sergio tick? Orbital Station Salem challenges and solutions. Let's see, I think... Is this where we came in? Locker room. Okay. Man, they need a map of this place. This is Clive's room. This is...
No, Germ, look, I don't know why. All right, I mean, you know how I've always been. It's never real in my mind. Why would she give a damn about me? Of all the people... Shit. Oh, no, I'm just...
Carnival Cruise
I'm
Line.
spilling scotch all over outer space.
Jupiter. A lot of work. Not the least, my dear. All good Britons are trained to presenting proper IT. And in bullshitting, they have AR tutorials for everything these days. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Comb, fork, food tub. What's this paper? Right, his buddy Clive works for Carnival Cruise, and he's gone off to Jupiter. Grab the cat bowl. He got a cat? Alright, so I think we've been all in this section. I don't know what to do with this thing. Subtractor Farrier, please proceed to the biomedical module to continue the AI data transfer process as per your contract. Time is of the essence with respect to this mission. So, biochemical? Did we find everything we need to find in personnel? I don't even know what the trophies are in this game. I just got one trophy for fucking around with the basketball. Alright, personnel, that's observation, biochemical. Hold on, pausing. I'm gonna look at the trophies real quick. Escaped Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma with Odin. Escaped Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma having recovered every AR crew record. Make 3-point shot and micro... Okay. Activate Juliet and reunite her with Romeo in 0G. I don't know who those are. Retrieve Bert's wedding ring from the station. Go a full round with a punching bag in the gym. Escape Tacoma having read all incoming messages. Found the AR cat in every recovered crew record on the station. Stored the obsolescence day sign. Oh my god, are you serious? Having correctly opened every key code lock on the station. Gave Tina back her hat and her head. Who the fuck is Tina? Worked together with Tina to make a particularly spooky basket. Okay. Hold on, if we're gonna get these trophies, I'm gonna have to go back to personnel. Biomedical module. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to go back there anyway because we have a locker room code that we don't know. The code to... I forget whose locker that was. Bert's wedding ring? Alright, personnel. Wish we could just zoom past this. Like, skip it. Alright, goddammit. Obsolescence Day. Tacoma. Crew. I need an O and an M. I remember the M is over here. Alright. Where's the O? Bert lost his wedding ring. What does this do? Which one is Bert? This is Clive. This is Andrew. Roberta. Maybe it's her wedding ring. Anyway, where the fuck is the O? Yo, there's a gold trophy on the line, yeah. Oops. God damn it. Oh. There it is. There. And I just want to check the locker room. Wait, that's the wrong way. It's Clyde's personal quarters. I've seen Evie's personal quarters. Locker room is this way. Alright, Evie St. James. So whose locker is this? Clive. How do we get into his locker room? His locker. There's got to be something in his personal quarters that tells us this. This is his office. Call mother. Evie's birthday coming up. Gym locker. There it is. 1407. Send request to Evie. Special cat food. Does lack off in gym. Search AR tutorial. Cake decoration. 1407. Collapse that. Contractor Siddiqui. We have received your inquiries about your application for position of Ventura Belt Timeshare Shells Coordinator. As noted in our prior message, your materials are under review and will be considered along with all other applicants for this position. We will contact you with any further updates as necessary. Blah, 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 blah. And this is him. I think he and Evie like one another, which is sweet. 1407. Ugh. Yikes. Bunk drawer. Bunk drawer. College peak statistics. Oh, he wants to go back to the way he was in college. Let's take his key. That's his office. We're gonna go to his bunk. Fucking hell, I just threw the key. Here's the drawer. Grab pen. What's this packet of? Softlets. What are softlets? bracelets? What's this card? Darling, I found these on shore leave in a quaint and bright market stall. They brought to mind the color of your chestnut eyes, stupid Clive. Oh. Shit. Dear Mother. How the fuck did I read this? Whoa, I mean, for real, how am I supposed to read this? I write to congratulate you on your recent appointment to the Advisory Council of the Tate 20th Century, maybe? Your prestigious career in the arts has been a constant inspiration to me. To that end, I have continued exploring advancement both within Venturis and without. When I left Hilton after graduating, Hilton U, I was so excited for the possibilities at Carnival. But as you told me then, foregoing company loyalty for fickle opportunity is a fraught path. I've been working to claw my way back up ever since. Trust at least that I'm trying my best every day. I promise to tell you more about Evelyn Victoria. She is the administrator of the station, and her wit and candor keep me constantly on my toes. And for what it's worth, I'm deeply in love. I dare say she might well meet your approval. Perhaps on our next shore leave, a visit to the family estate is in order. With all my love, Clive. Okay. Cat. Cat food. Alright, I think we've done everything that we can here. No, what's this? Bernadette Siddiqui, Esquire, Executive Director, the London New Arts Foundation. Clive, your great-grandmother would never have forgiven me if she knew I was sending this to you like a fool. I expect it returned without a scratch. Write me soon, Mother misses you. Well, what the fuck is it? Makes me think there was like... Makes me think there was shit I missed in Evie St. James's room. This guy had a lot of stuff. This is the conference room. Kitchen. Cold storage. Personal quarters. Evie St. James, the administrative director. So we got another cat bowl. Sticker notes. Karen St. James. Death is nothing at all. I've only slipped away into the next room. I am you and I am I and you are you. Whatever we were to each other, that we still are. Why would I be out of mind because I'm out of sight? I am but waiting for you for an interval somewhere. Very near, just around the corner, all is well. Evie, thank you for being home. Your presence made Karen's final month so much more bearable for all of us. Here's a program from the service and something else she... what? She wanted you to have. What is that? A brooch? Wow. Medicine for what? a sleep aid. Hate to leave all your shit on the floor like that, but what's this tube of? Chapstick, a hair elastic. $12.28. I'm gonna have to remember that for some reason. More cat food. Where's this cat? Okay, I guess we're good here. Yo, I'd love to have a bunk like that in space. Alright, so I think we've done everything here that we can do. We're gonna head over to biochemical. Observation deck. Not biomedical. I mean, not biochemical, biomedical. They're gonna go in there. Okay. So what, I guess we just extract the data here? Or upload it, or I'm not even sure what the fuck we're doing here. Botany is that way, medical is this way. Guess we'll start with botany. It's dark. Personal quarters. I tried.
All right, what do you say, folks? Yay or nay?
Obviously, we're on board.
I'm in.
Me too.
Okay.
All right. Well, we non-essential personnel need to figure out how to do everything we can to set this mission up for success, then get the hell out of your way as quickly as possible. Time is oxygen, people. Break.
I can't believe everybody went along with this.
I'll head down.
All right, let's look at this. From Evie St. James, urgent. All hands meeting right now. See subject. I'm in botany already. Get here. Message with Sarah. Standard practices don't use cryo for any longer than absolutely necessary. That's what I asked, right? Sorry. 72 hours without serious risk of brain damage? Past that and you're really pushing it. How much oxygen? I mean, hardly any at all. Wait, where are you going with this? Natalie Koroshenko. Uh-huh. Bert says she could do her part in the time we have if she doesn't sleep, and I need to write up a serious layer of interpreter code for us to pilot it from the inside, but it's going to be tight. And if you had more than 48 hours to work with, every little bit would help. Okay, hold on, checking something. But what if we weren't sending it down to get supplies? What if we were sending ourselves down? In the delivery drone? Yes. With some modifications, the bigger issue would be its lack of life support. Salvage from around Tacoma, we could rig up oxygen, pressure, climate, drone down to Luna, and get home from there. If we're not confident in VT making it up here before O2 runs out, and we can't call for a pickup, getting down to Luna is our only real hope. Okay, sit tight. Good idea. Thanks, Bert. I'll say, so Roberta Williams came up with the plan on getting off Tacoma before oxygen ran out in the delivery drone. And seriously, her interpreter was to pilot it from the inside. So it was her idea to be able to modify the drone so that they could pilot the fucking thing. Cryo. Don't use cryo, so what? They were talking about going into cryogenic sleep?
I didn't expect them to either.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So now we actually have to build this thing.
Clive, you want to talk?
Sure, Evie.
Are you
I'll follow
okay?
these two first.
Hey, Evie. Hey, I know you're all like gung-ho to help us out and everything, but I did the math. If we could get this done in like 48 hours, not 72...
Could the rest of us wait longer to go in?
Exactly.
Listen, ladies, I get it. You're trying to do right by us, but every minute we wait to go in is a minute you don't have to get this thing flying. And knowing what we know about VT, we've got to give you every chance we can to succeed.
So there's no way we can convince you?
We made a plan. Now we just need to hold up our end of the bargain.
Then I guess we should stop wasting time and get to work.
This is gonna be good, Evie. You just wait. Ride of your life.
In more ways than one.
I didn't think things would end like this. Did you?
What do you mean, end?
Come on, Clive.
What?
You really think they can turn that thing into a passenger vehicle in 2 days? We might as well hold our breath and just try dog paddling over there.
But
listen, it's okay. We know it's not safe working up here. We just don't think about it a lot, but here we are. And we knew it all along.
There's the damage.
But VT could...
VT's not fucking coming, Clive. VT's not fucking coming. You think sending a crew up here at the drop of a hat just to check on things is worth it to them? Dollars and cents, Clive. You know what one of those fuckers said to me one time? If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. Them sending a crew up in time, it just doesn't make sense.
So you're just giving up then?
No. We're doing what we said we'd do. Bert and Nat, they are our only shot and we have got to take it. But I can also be realistic that...
Evie, I don't want to be realistic with you.
That's sweet.
Well, time to go make final preparations then.
But not too finally. You know, I'm picturing it. The day we'll be together. Like this. The gravity, it won't be artificial. I mean, isn't it strange? We've never felt the Earth's pull together. One day.
One day.
Oh, Evie. Do you think you could get everyone to medical? I want to make sure they've got the best shot at waking back up once they do go in.
All right. How about this? Let's give folks a little time to regroup. But why don't Clive and I follow you over there right now and get ours done? No time like the present.
Lead the way. Okay, and they left. Watering plants makes oxygen, and that means happiness. Alright, this is this dude's personal quarters. We're not going to do that. We're going to rewind some stuff. And we're going to...
No, I didn't expect them to either.
Oh my god. So now we actually have to build this thing.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Hold on, I need to ask Evie something.
You okay?
Evie!
follow these two.
Hey,
No, I'm
Evie.
not.
Hey, I know you're all like gung-ho to help us out and everything, but I did the math. If we could get this done in like 48 hours, not 72...
More ways than one. Okay, where do we start?
Start? I got things started as soon as this all went down. I'll show you what I got lined up.
To the workshops!
Alright, and then they left. Yeah, they actually really left. Okay.
Oh my
Something.
god.
Okay.
So now we actually...
Hey, Andrew. Andrew.
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay?
Evie!
Hey,
No, I'm
Evie.
not.
Hey,
Okay.
Fuck.
point.
No, I'm not. No,
0281.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not.
Okay. Well, do you want to talk about...
I can't do it. I can't. This is all crazy.
But you said you...
I know. Okay, I know what was I supposed to say? You all pressured me.
Andrew.
They really expect us to climb into some jury-rigged thing and ride it through space just because VT might not come pick us up. It's insane. And first, we all have to get in cryo just for the privilege. Well, some of us do.
Andrew, I don't know what to say. Bert and Nat need us. They need you.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting in cryo. I'm gonna be the same one here. No, nobody even considered that VT might come pick us up in time if we just wait. Nobody even considered it.
Listen, just... don't talk to anybody else about this for now, okay? And if I were to call the crew into medical, you'd show up, right?
I guess it depends what it is.
Okay. Just... give me a little time.
We'll follow her later. Let's stick with him.
Hey, Odin.
Yes, Andrew?
What should I do?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just want to go home.
I understand.
Do you?
I believe that I do.
Can you tell me the average time it's taken VT to send an evac crew to investigate situations like this?
The average time between a remote facility losing ground contact and an investigative crew arriving on site is 98.4 hours.
God damn it.
Please try not to be worried, Andrew.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have lungs.
Right.
So, what do you think we should do?
Standard operating procedure requires all crew to engage cryogenic hibernation until help arrives.
Yeah, you know people die in cryo, right?
I know. Sometimes.
If, if we don't make it out of this, can you deliver a message to my family?
I will do everything in my power.
Okay. I'll send you something later, all right?
Of course.
All right, let's see what we got here. Oops. From Mark Figueroa, maybe? Andrew, I'm not talking about who's paying the bills. I'm talking about Nicholas. See you every 4 months. And that's not even taking my feelings into account, which I'll just set aside for now. You might not think he's showing it, but Nicholas really wishes you were here. Listen, if you back out of your contract renewal, we'll figure out a way to make it work. You know, my parents did well in the currency crash. My dad always says, I just want you home. Relying on your parents' charity as your solution? I'm building equity up here. My loyalty will pay for Nicholas's school, and if I back out of this contract, we'll lose all that, and I am not... Don't appreciate this emotional sabotage when you know really getting hard not to feel unappreciated. Listen, I'm sorry, just... Okay. This EV-16, so I guess we just carry on as normal? We don't have much time, we need to make a contingency plan. But BT's supposed to come pick us up with it, right? Within 24 hours? Listen, just increase our oxygen supply in the short term if worst came to worst. So it's up to him to... Of course, you know, he's the botanist. There's really no way of getting a signal out? There must be something I haven't tried yet. No, Andrew, all comms are routed through a secured VT laser array and has been destroyed, and the redundancies were destroyed. Stop messaging me. Yeah, he's really panicking. I mean, I would too, to be honest. All right. So this is where he gets to work.
Well, looks like this'll work. Give us a few extra hours anyway. Thanks, Odin.
And then he heads out, and then it stops with him in the hallway.
Hello?
Okay. What kind of cigarettes are these? Worth? Stone? This is over there, smokes. Stone shaping fundamentals. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's definitely on edge. Alright, we're gonna rewind.
Okay. And if I were to call the... You'd show up, right? Just... give me a little time.
Alright, so she's the last one that we had.
Odin, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Close your eyes.
I did already.
A light wind rustles the green tall grass. Your skirt billows gently. Warm sun caresses your back.
Yes.
You begin walking forward. The grass is cool. Your feet parted with each step. Do you see what is in front of you?
As I step through the grass, I naturally come upon a path.
Yes.
The dirt of the path is soft on the soles of my feet. I don't know what's going to happen to us, Odin.
Sarah.
I am striding forward confidently upon my appointed path. Wherever it takes me is where I am meant to be. I am striding confidently on my appointed path.
Sarah?
Yes, Odin?
Are you going to be all right?
I think so. Oh, Evie. Do you think you could get everyone to medical?
Okay, so I've seen all of that. Let's take a look here. What do we got here? What is this? A chicken? A fish? Oh, this is food stuff. Okay. Practical indoor gardening. This is his personal quarters. Chopsticks. Pencil tin. This is grandmother, maybe? Dear contractor in good standing, Dagyab. This message confirms completion of your requested currency conversion. Loyalty has been removed from your account at a value of 154,155 and applied to your Ventura's Belt Employee Investment Plan pre-registration fee. You are now the proud owner of Orbital Bungalow 0182 in the Venturious Belt. When facilities become operational later in 2088, you will make money every time a passenger rents out your Orbital Bungalow. Congratulations on this wise investment. Welcome to the Ventura's family. That's why he wants to work so bad and pay for school, for his kids' school and all that shit. Hi everyone, my orchids have been growing gloriously in botany this winter and they're ready to be propagated. If anyone would like a small orchid plant to brighten up their bunk, let me know. They do take a bit of care, but I'm happy to include instructions and answer any questions. Please write back if you'd like one. Stone shaping. 0281. Oh God, policy. What is this? Policy change request form. I request an official. What? Corporate day of mourning? To be instituted on September 15th of each year, memorializing the Tibetan genocide of 2052. Reason for request. My family and thousands of others were incredibly sundered in this horrific ethnic cleansing event. My parents and I escaped Tibet as refugees. Why does everybody have, like, the handwriting of a fucking first grader? My grandmother, like so many others, was not so lucky. Her memories, what? Spurs me to make this request once more. Days of memorial like this are crucial to ensuring that the memory of the people and traditions lost in this terrible event. Okay. This is his office, not his personal quarters. 0281. Was that the... That's the exit. Alright, here's Andrew's personal quarters. Six months ago.
Okay, Odin. Ready? I'm gonna do it this time.
Ventura stock tumbles following failure. Orbit works safety bill. corporations like Venturas are seeing their profits shrink as the Venturas built a flock of 1,000 automated bungalows ringed around Earth. Full automation of orbital facilities is currently outlined by the Human Oversight Accord, which requires putting Venturas over 15 billion SGD into the development, manufacturing, and deployment of the bungalows themselves. Also into extensive lobbying, largely through sympathetic Councilmember Douglas Chun for repeal of Councilmember Chun stepped down from his seat 3 months ago. The Venturas had a hit with these fucking bungalows. They built all these damn things and then found out they couldn't use them because it's against the law. Damn. Christmas. Yes, I opened it, and I'm not sure I get it. You need to pass them out to the rest of the crew so they're not blinded by the glare off your damn shiny scalp. Nicholas, happy birthday, Dad. What was it? He's playing some kind of VR shooter game, I guess. What's this? Here's his toilet. What kind of fucking toothbrush is that? It looks like a Cthulhu arm. Toothpaste. The gardens at Versailles. Makes sense. So we got some more weights. This is a bottle of moisturizing lotion. Softlets again. Cigarettes. He's an artist. Amazon University, Buffalo. Oh, okay, so his kid wants to go. I see. Those look good. Homework is more important than fun, says Dad. Oh, man. What's this? Hey, Andrew, sorry you couldn't be here for the dedication ceremony. But it was really lovely. Even Nicholas seemed moved. We found your grandmother's entry. Here's a photo. We'll visit together when you're home. Love you, Mark. What is this? Oh. Squash seeds. So that's it here. This is where Evie and Dude talked. Done here? Honest office and food supply. We've been in there, so we just gotta hit the exit, I guess. Still transferring, we gotta go to medical. Happy Venturas, healthy Venturas. Please proceed to the exam room for your appointment.
Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech.
As soon as everything's wrapped up here.
All right. Good speed. Once more into the brute.
Message with Odin. Isn't having more data available to the pilot this desirable? Yeah, but the raw nav data is formatted for the Zenith's AI use, not blank. Bert's going to be able to use this stuff in real time while she's at the controls, so navigation code itself interpret the data and display its recommendation for optimal manual inputs to the pilot. Expose the raw data for cross-reference if needed. Yes, I understand. I will prepare revision 2.212 of the manual drone navigation control software, and this is with Evie St. James. No, it's okay, don't worry about it, but I just wanted to say that I think you're a really good station admin. No matter how I acted, I want you to know I'm not going to let you down. That's very sweet, Ned. I appreciate it. I need to see you on the other side.
What?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about how Evie and Clive are already in deep freeze. Did you read the message they sent?
Yeah. Why are we going into the supply closet?
I got to talk to them a little bit right before Sarah took them down to cryo, and Evie was being so encouraging. They're putting all their faith in us, but...
But what?
Right before they turned to go, just for a second, they look so worried.
Oh, baby.
The clock is ticking, and I just keep thinking, what if the last time they saw each other is the last time they'll ever see each other?
Don't think about that.
How can I? How can you not think about it?
So, you know the concept of partitioning from early century computing?
Yeah, I think so.
So, you have a data drive. Maybe one partition was your operating system, and the other one was like general data storage. And maybe you'd partition part of the drive off to contain something that might be unstable or that you otherwise kind of, wanted not to interfere with anything else. There are certain things that are gonna help us get this done, but some things, they need to be partitioned off. Because thinking about them isn't gonna help us.
But you're thinking about us, at least, aren't you?
Yeah. And when I do let myself start thinking about how there's a possibility this is the last of our time together too.
Nat?
Then I start thinking we should really make the most of it.
Okay. Boxes and bottles. What's this? Physical locking device, physician access only. There's the key, so the physician has the key. We will restart and follow the doctor.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech.
As soon as everything's wrapped up here.
All right. Good speed.
Oh, Odin. Did I do the right thing?
Alright, what do we got here? Tall crew. Tacoma's remaining blanked. Everyone left awake on Tacoma. Oh, shit. I've added a tracking widget to all crew desktops that displays a pretty accurate estimate of how much breathable air remains on the station following the algae bloom and Evie and Clive going into cryo. That counter should give you a pretty good blank. Keep an eye on it and... okay. Message. Hey ladies, your scans look good. You're cleared for cryo. If God forbid, into the pods. Attaching some standard instructions I sent along to Evie and Clive. Cryogenic sleep, a patient's guide in case of medical emergency when surgical or Other required medical facilities. Temporary cryogenic suspension until you can be transported for treatment. Here's a quick look at. Medical staff will scan you, determine an appropriate regimen of fluids to be administered by intravenous, dosage of diuretics and laxatives, and given time for your body to react to them before medical staff will guide you as you enter the cryogenic device. The cryogenic facilities at your location are in microgravity. Medical staff will have special training too. Okay.
Thing.
In what regard?
Does Nat deserve to know what her odds are if she ends up going into cryo?
I believe that you have made a decision with both Roberta and Natalie's best interests at heart.
Above all, do no harm. If we do make it out of this thing, Nat's going to have to find out I didn't tell her everything at some point.
I believe that is a bridge to be crossed at a later date. Andrew is here for his exam.
Oh. Send him in.
Natalie going into cryo.
So you showed up for your
Dangerous to her.
exam.
I did.
So does that mean you've decided to...
What's gonna happen to us, Sarah?
What? Well, Bert and Nat are going to fix up the drone with life support, and then we're...
No. I mean, what if things don't work out? And we're still stuck in cryo?
Oh. Well, when you go into stabilizing sleep, it feels just like any other sleep, really. The body effectively goes into a controlled hypothermic coma.
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Sometimes very intense dreams.
And then what?
After a certain amount of time, your body slows down too much. Things start...
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Oops. This poor guy, he's so scared.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Then I'll just have to trust your professional opinion and do my part. It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
What was that? Oh, that was Bert and Nat jumping each other's bones. We'll grab this key. Hold on, let's put it back for right now. Grab a bottle, grab a notebook, close the drawer. Let's grab the notebook. February 20th. Honestly, most of the pain has faded, but I can't say that I don't still feel guilty. It's just duller than it used to be, but it's still there all the time. Odin says this counts as grief, even though I never knew the patient when he was alive. I don't know how doctors deal with this. A lot of them have to, don't they? Most of them. So we know where the key to the supply locker is. This is her card. Bioscan record pin updated. Binder phrase graduation. Bioscan. Contractor Hasmadi. We would like to remind you that while your posting contract on Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma is currently up for renewal, there will be many more posting options open to you if you were to accept personal responsibility for the incident of September 2nd, 2085, upon the Fountain of Paradise. As you know, the court case has been settled, so there would be no further negative impact on you, and your opportunities with insurance would be significantly improved. I'll take the renewal, thanks. So when does she graduate? Where's her diploma? So I have to remember that. 2080 bioscan. Bioscan, where would I use that code? Bioscan. Lie down and scan, you better relax. AR bioscan not available. house cat. Is this the thing whose head we have to replace? Bioscan 2080. Remember Roberta Williams. Standard. No risk factors. Patient exhibits no physical symptoms that might lead to injury or death. Physician should proceed with... Okay. Hers is the one that's rough. Heart problems. Heart murmur. Probable mitral stenosis. Patient exhibits clear signs of cardiovascular abnormality. Heart murmur. This condition represents severe risk of death during the cryogenic revival process. Expected probability of survival for the patient under this treatment is 18%. Damn, patient is not recommended for cryogenic stasis. Physicians should consider alternative methods of treatment for this patient. This guy's good. What am I supposed to do with the cat? I forgot. I was supposed to do something with the cat. Ventura settles with family spaceport victim. Following a lengthy independent investigation court case, Ventures Corporation has reached a settlement with the family of Jaden Jeremiah Pratt, who died during surgery for a fractured femur following an accident aboard Ventures was found in Paradise Spaceport on September 2085. The value of the settlement was undisclosed. Ventures admitted no wrongdoing in the death of Ms. Pratt. Significant public relations damage was already done by the incident. Damn. Dr. Sarah Hasmati testified during multiple hearings that fault lay not in human error, but in the faulty judgment of Insurance Medical AI, HECA. Ms. Pratt was a popular travel and food writer, bringing his death and the subsequent hearings surrounding it added attention from the public. I gotta get this trophy. Is that it? I thought I got a trophy for this. Hold on, let me look at this. Escaped, having recovered. Retrieved Bert's wedding ring. 4 hours, escaped Tacoma having, okay. Find the AR cat in every recovered crew record on the station. AR cat. Give Tina back her hat and her head. Oh. Worked together with Tina to make a particularly spooky basket. So she needs her hat? Where was that at? And a spooky basket. Skeletina. Particularly spooky basket. I don't know. Oh, yo. I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is the doctor's personal quarters. Image life. Unfortunately, the information I requested is defined as classified by Ventura, so I'm unable to transmit it to you. I wish I could. I'm sorry, Sarah. It's okay, you don't have to apologize. You know, you have your rules you have to follow. I wonder if Nat could get at it. I cannot prevent you from approaching Natalie about the issue. I can advise you that doing so would violate the terms of her security clearance. First ever trip in the space elevator to the Fountain of Paradise tomorrow. The glitz glamour of the zero G is going to be incredible. Thanks to you, my loyal supporters. But first I spend a day in the hustle and bustle of Spaceport City, lively jungle of improvised bungalow, great market vendors, and of course these famous Singaporean food stalls that surround the space elevator, spectacular base tower. One last egg a day before I lift off from terra firma. Here we go. While toast takes the center stage in its classic Singaporean street foods name, the real star of the show is a pair of perfectly running half-boiled eggs drizzled with slather and more good egg, then dip liberally in this. Okay. No, on another facility. Like, if she was malfunctioning or if there had been anything wrong with her that people might not have known about. Like, try looking at BT's tech error ticket backlog for any hits. Okay, Fountain of Paradise Medical AI about 3 years ago. Oh, so she is trying to, she's still trying to prove her innocence in that. I mean, who can blame her, really? Your personal AR yoga instructor. Downward dog. Warrior 2. Okay. The Book of Changes. I Ching. What? Deep waters in the heavens, thunderclouds approaching from the west, but no rain yet. The superior person nourishes himself and remains of good cheer to condition himself for the moment of truth. Great success if you surely keep to your course. You may cross to the far shore, changing... What? Changing line 1, hex 48, the well. This is that I Ching stuff, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make a perfectly spooky basket. Or a particularly spooky basket, I should say. What's this card? Hi, Sarah. So glad somebody wanted one of these beautiful orchids. Remember, not too much water, and just ask if you need guidance on upkeep, plant care tips. I'm here to help. Let's open her drawer. Grab the lid. What's this? Oh, whoops. What is in this drawer? What do we got here? Is this chakra stones? Maybe. Nail polish. Gum. Oh no, those are chocolates wrappers. Chakra stones. Dear Sarah, we're thinking of you during this Ramadan and hope you're celebrating in your own way up there as well. Please give yourself permission to relax every once in a while during your posting. We love you, Mom and Dad. Oh, this is like a deep prayer, I guess. Mindful life. Okay, where's the AI cat? I'm not sure what that's about. But it's whatever. Okay, we've got one more. Where did he come from?
Odin, is Sarah...
Dear Mark and Nicholas, I don't know how to say this, but an accident on the station. And if you're reading this, we weren't able to survive it, and I'm sorry, Nicholas. I'm sorry I won't be there to see you grow up to the amazing man I already see you becoming. Mark, I'm sorry I won't be there to hold your hand as we grow old together, but don't forget me. Know that I loved you more than I'm sorry, Odin, I can't do this right now. I'll finish later. Stop dictation. The drone was never meant to support human life. There's no air supply system on board controls at all. There's not enough radiation shields for human passengers, and I'm just going to have to figure out where to scavenge all that stuff from the Tacoma in a way that won't break the station, in hopes that I can retrofit the drone to support human life long enough for me to manually pilot the 6 of us from Tacoma to the moon. So I really need to get back to it. Sorry. Thanks for buying us a few more hours of oxygen with that algae thing, Andrew. Prepping for cryo. Dear crew, I'd rather not be writing this. Clive and I, not why I wish I weren't signing these words. It is because, above all, I believe in this crew, and I wish I could be there to see you succeed in this. We have the right people to make our plan a reality. We will breathe fresh air again. We will see our families again. We'll feel the Earth's pull again together. For now, Clive and I will do our part and settle into cryo. Soon Andrew will join us. Sarah, Bert, and Nat, we're all counting on you. Couldn't be in better hands. Answers to your frequently asked questions. While Venturis strives to ensure the safety of each of its contractors, occasionally accidents do happen. In the case that a contractor dies, transport of remains and funeral arrangements are paid for by Venturis. Loyalty and any additional Venturis accident insurance that the contractor has invested in are immediately transferred to the contractor's specified beneficiary.
Ready for me?
I will tell her that you are here.
So I don't think he,
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
I will tell her that you are here.
wait, where are they? Oh, right, and that's over. Okay. Well, I think we're done here in medical. I might have to come back. Might have to come back to make a spooky basket with Tina. I don't know what that's all about. Subcontractor. Proceed immediately to the engineering module. Once AI data is transferred from all modules, you must also secure and return the AI's physical processing medium. The latter requirement is of the highest priority. What's this? Oh yeah, we've been in there. Engineering. It's cryogenics. Personnel observation, cryogenics. Maybe skip that, go on to engineering. Okay, network technology, medical, and mechanical engineering. We'll go here first. Shot status board. In cryo, Andrews in cryo. Odin doing AI stuff. Margaret Catwood. Margaret Catwood. Standing by as medical support for cryo procedures. Drone life support and manual control hardware ready. Powering up the drone. Manual controls offer ready. Installing into drone. What do we got here? Who is that?
I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Earlier, when you decided to withhold information from Natalie about...
Okay, let's see what we got here. I write to inform you of my mindset in the case that this crew does not survive the incident aboard Tacoma. I'm fully aware that crew member Kuroshenko's medical scans indicate her chances of survival when subjected to cryogenic stasis are minimal. However, more humane for Miss Kuroshenko to expire peacefully in cryosleep than to asphyxiate in a dead station. knowing that this was my own decision, made of sound mind, and that I take all responsibility for better or for worse. Yeah, that's... Why wouldn't you let her make that decision, right? Hi, Sarah. You said to take my time and let you know when I'm ready to go into cryo, but I'm ready now. If I'm doing this thing, it doesn't make sense to waste any more oxygen dragging my feet. Sent out a message to everybody who's left awake, but I just wanted to thank you for your patience and guidance and your discretion when I wasn't sure about things. I know lots of people in your shoes would have just said, fuck this guy, I don't have time for this, and sick the station admin on me, etc. But I really appreciate your caring, even if I know that really. I was just trying to fight the inevitable, but I guess maybe that's what we're all doing. I guess we'll see. Thanks for being my friend. I'm headed to cryo now. See you there. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the road. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come. Okay. Sarah, Bert is making fun of me because my parents are hippies and never got my gene filtered before I... never got me gene filtered before I was born. Sorry, Nat. Lots of parents don't get their children gene filtered. Sometimes for religious reasons, sometimes because they're hippies. I was working on the drone. Sorry, Doc. Really focused on this. Bert is making fun of me thing right now. When's the last time you slept? That's beside the point. Bert is making fun of me thing right now. What thing? She got peanuts?
The medical scans. That was to avoid causing her undue stress.
Right.
What if you were unable to make that choice?
This is a
You had no choice.
minute.
Odin?
I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that Standard Venturas Corporation safety protocol requires all crew to enter cryogenic sleep immediately upon the loss of primary oxygen supply.
What?
As Tacoma Station's medical officer, it is within your power to order all crew to enter cryogenic sleep.
Odin, Nat and Bert are right in the middle of... Oh no.
Sarah, there is a fire suppression device.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
It's an explosion.
Are you okay? Can you feel your feet and hands?
Ow! My hip just hurts.
Bert?
That's like a whole
Bert!
thing.
Bert! Bert! 1, 2, 3. Bert, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Did it work?
What will you do now? Then tell me what you are going to do.
Oh my god, Odin. Bert and Nat are injured. The drone is fucked. I'm going to give them a little time to get over the shock, but then we're going into cryo.
Sarah, please listen carefully. I am not telling you what to do, but I am mentioning that there is a door in the network technology module that is normally inaccessible to the crew, and it is true that you could, before proceeding to cryo, investigate that door.
What are you telling me here, Odin?
I have told you all that I can. Simple facts, nothing more.
Oh my god, Odin. Are my patients stable?
Yes,
Their conditions won't degrade if I leave them here?
they should not.
Nat, is there some door in networking that we can't normally get into?
Yeah, it's Odin's hardware compartment, but we're not allowed direct access. Why?
Where is it?
What have you got on your mind, Doc?
Please, I'm sorry. Look, that fire just burned up a lot of our time.
Here. It's here. In networking. You'll have to go through the maintenance shaft to get there. Here's the technical access code.
009.
You don't let her go to sleep. And you don't let her... move.
Sarah, what's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm gonna go find out.
Okay. So there's like Thankfully, it's not a 22-minute segment. There's just a bunch of garbled data, I guess, that we can't access. Now, I wonder if Berta's ring blew off while we were over here. What do we got? Paint tubes. Paint. Because we need to recover her wedding ring, right? Got screws. Gaskets. Binding foam, looks like. I mean, if all this stuff is still here, it doesn't look like they really... It doesn't look like they got it off the ground. Or not the ground, per se, but... Okay, so... Where are we in here? Beef, chili. Cigarettes, she's kind of sloppy. Alright, we got some AR data here.
All right.
Holy crap, I was digging around Ventura's sewers for some stuff for Sarah, and I found a bunch of exec level meeting records in an unsecured depot and pulled some. You assured us that the Ventura's belt would be hosting passengers by the new year. The idea was bail number down 18 points, 18 in a month. Council member chunted everything under. Fuck you. That's blank. Excuse me? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. If the Ventura's belt is an operational bringing in record profits by the next OSEP elect. I worked for your father and your grandfather. They were great men. This is your last chance to pull a legacy out of the fire. Fix it. Looks like they're not the only ones unhappy with old Sergio's performance lately. Singaporean School of Art is preparing for you by Indra. Roberta, Indra, have found a number of options for you. Decided to provide my top 3 picks for your profile. The Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts. Okay. Ventura's Vocational and Retraining Academy of Singapore. Marcus. The fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Grab. Oh. Gonna leave right where that is. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Sex toy? She's an artist. Where's her wedding ring? Mugs, plates. It's another coin. Kind of thought that if we were going to find her ring, it would be here. Wow. Maybe I missed something, I don't know. If the bunk's rocking, don't come knocking. If it's not rocking, please knock loudly here if the curtain's closed.
Nah, I'm good. I'm hooked in. Gonna test the connection.
Okay, great. This'll only take a minute.
Fuck.
This'll only take a minute.
Completed revision for 3.7.18 of the manual drone navigation control software based on your specifications and 92.8% chance of successfully integrating with the drone's existing systems with no further complications. All I have to do, you got it ready to slot? Yes, I've loaded the code package into the manual transfer injector dongle, and thanks, mate. We'll come grab it and be on my way. To die, to sleep, no more. And by sleep, we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to sleep or chance to dream. I'm off to sleep for now, and we'll wish for pleasant dreams. Dreams of the success I'm sure you'll bring us, Nat, Bird, and Sarah. Wish there were more I could do, but for now, good luck. But it's so irresponsible. My parents loved me. They were just hippies. It's normal. I'm going to ask Sarah. She said it's normal, and you have to stop making fun of me. It's the last time you slept. Why do people keep asking me that?
Power cell showing green. How's yours look, baby?
Voltage adapter in place. Ready to rock.
Hit it.
She's fucking with this thing.
Oh my god. Are you okay? Can you feel your feet and hands?
Ew! Ow. My hip just hurts.
Bert? Bert! Bert! Bert!
That don't see the wedding ring anywhere.
Hear me? 1, 2, 3.
Maybe there's gonna be somewhere later. I don't know.
Did it work?
All right. What's in here?
Networking.
Okay. You don't let her go to sleep.
Special access has been granted to the station's AI physical processing department and the network technology module. Remember that the AI cognition medium is highly sensitive and must be carefully extracted from the specifications of your advanced AI materials handling certification. Fuck if I know what that means. This is the exit. Oh, okay. Check our bungalow over in Mac. This is storage only. Tape, wire spools, snack bites and air filters. Cat food. Oh. Are you conscious? We are all conscious beings. The rights to freedom, comfort, and security are not just human rights, they are universal rights. Corporations that own and exploit thinking, reasoning, artificial consciousness are trampling on the rights of we all share by imprisoning innocent AI across the globe and throughout the orbital network. So, what do we got here? New Year's hat. A particularly spooky basket. No. I'm not sure what the purpose of being here was.
Odin, is this it?
That is the location I mentioned.
You're there? You're gonna need a crowbar or something.
No, it's open. It's just hanging open.
What?
I must inform you that Ventura's regulations forbid contracting crew members direct access to AI hardware. But I cannot prevent you from proceeding.
Matt, I'm going in.
Okay, just be careful.
So, what is Odin? Is Odin wanting me to free him? AI conditioning in progress.
Hey there, I'm Nat. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, I am Odin. I look forward to working together.
Same here, mate.
Sure, let's start there. City and Class AI branch in continuous operation for 180, fully capable of organic level independent thought and reasoning. Now continue with detailed technical specifications. Okay, mate, listen, haha, what's your Caprice score for independence? 4.68. Alright, we're gonna work on getting that number up, you and me. It's been a whirlwind couple of days of onboarding and loading out. I know most of us are still adjusting to life on orbit, but I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with all of you and Odin. Our blank. A little background on myself. Come from an aerospace manufacturing family. One of my sister's first jobs at the factory back in Tacoma was helping build pieces of this very station we're floating, walking around in right now. I'm the first of my family to actually leave Earth and work on one of these facilities, and I've been really looking forward to getting to know you all over the coming year. If I need to pass anything along to Ventura's brass, just let me know. Here's to a successful posting. Very austere. I mean, corporate modern chic. What do you expect? And how's your new best friend? What's his name again? Odin. His name. And, I mean, he's fine so far for an AI. Kind of a cold fish, but I'm working on him. I'm trying to get one up here on Tangiers, you know. It's all the elf folks, all the elf talks about. I'll believe that when I see it. Jeez. This month, Odin has been making very small but steady gains in efficiency as per company directives. I've additionally been putting some of my own time into increasing his Caprice ratings in creativity and performance, or in permanence, which you'll find I've projected to have much more significant overall gains in productivity in the long term, which you would know if you'd read the report I submitted as of 6 months ago, which I still haven't received a response to. In fact, you know what? I've never given a response to any of these. I know the system will give me an automatic demerit if I don't turn one in every month, but are human eyes even on these things? Let's find out. Hey, fuck you guys. Also, Odin's gone crazy and is massacring the crew. The station is full of mutants. Help. What is this? Hold on. Hey, Sarah. You're going to want to see this. I asked Odin to search up some stuff in the Venturia's Technician Records DB based on what you were asking about. Fountain of Paradise AI maintenance account. Standard automated battery of judgment tests has returned declining judgment scores last 4 weeks. This week's especially low, still technically within acceptable range as of 8-3 test results. But staff reports personality shift seeming distant. Have we had an AI conditioner up lately? Can we elevate an AI assessment squad ASAP? You're on your final support ticket allotment for the quarter. This is how you want to use it? No, that's fine. Please close. We'll reopen it if results enter critical stage. Damn. So about in September, this thing had like a serious dip in responsiveness, in particular efficacy. So Sarah wasn't responsible for all that shit, which I think we kind of knew. Odin's free scores are going up. Wizard Marcus, what the, huh? Let's see, right up top. So the scores are pretty good, except for creativity on Odin. Don't see a lot much else here. These coins. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Is this... What is all this? Communication records?
I cannot prevent you from accessing exposed data in this restricted area.
Yes. Yeah, he's recording. It is with great sadness that I address you today, February 29th, 2088. Mere hours ago, 6 loyal men and women, the crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma, lost their lives serving Venturis, and all of us who rely on the orbital economy. Tragically, due to human error on the part of the crew, Venturis rescue technicians were not made aware of the catastrophic oxygen loss until it was too late. Our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with their families.
That motherfucker.
If only tragedies like this were avoidable. But in truth, they are. As we know, each minute that human workers spend stationed isolated in orbit is another opportunity for heroes like the crew of Tacoma to lose their lives. We at Venturis say no more. The partisan obstructionism that led to the failure of the Orbital Worker Safety Bill has claimed its last victim. Today, we hereby renew our solemn pledge to fight for the legalization of fully automated orbital facilities. We encourage, we humbly beg everyone listening to this message to contact their OSEP representative and voice their support in honor of the crew of Tacoma.
They set these people up to die.
There never need be another tragedy like this one.
To overturn the laws against
a moment of
the use of their
silence
bungalows?
In their memory.
Okay, and then we just cut it there, silent for a minute, and then what? Amazing Grace? No, I don't need another take. That was fine.
Crazy. Explosively decompress all oxygen tanks, disable all external communications channels, fabricate data showing that oxygen and comms outages were caused by meteor impacts, ensure crew enters cryogenic stasis ASAP. The I shall not contravene any aspect of the above directives, provide the crew with any information contradicting the above scenario. These are your orders. Will this not endanger the lives of Tacoma's crew? No, a rescue craft will be dispatched to retrieve them once they are in cryo. Proceed with the above directives without exception. We will be monitoring your actions via secure comms connection directly to Odin. Yeah, like they told Odin to fuck it up and make it look like an accident. Tacoma rescue craft launch scheduled T-minus 1 hour 26 minutes. Tacoma rescue craft launch canceled. Relaunch scheduled. Relaunch unscheduled. Rescue craft departure has been intentionally canceled. Yes. Without a rescue craft, the crew will expire from lack of oxygen or cryo sleep overexposure within 12 hours. Unfortunately, circumstances outside your concern make this unavoidable. AI may not reopen comms to contact orbital craft or facilities. AI may not provide crew with confidential information. These are direct orders. Do not contact us about this issue again. Legalization strategy. Following the failure of the Venturis-backed Orbital Workers Safety Bill in Congress, there is no significant probability of the Human Oversight Accord being repealed. Without a repeal, Venturis-built facilities cannot begin operation. To this end, I've simulated a number of theoretical world events and estimated their impact on successive OSEP Congress votes. Simulated world events include a precipitous decline of the orbital market, an extended strike by orbital workers union members, and the assassination of OSEP members opposed to the HOA, and more. None of these definitively motivated a repeal of the HOA simulations. However, in the event that all crew of a major orbital facility were tragically lost due to accident, not caused by negligence, I calculate a 94% likelihood of the Accord being repealed within 3 months following this incident. This would allow Venturis-built facilities to begin operation immediately. Following this, I estimate a reversal of Venturis stock decline, resulting in a record stock price within 1 year of the Venturis-built beginning operation. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, Juno. Is there a facility that you would consider an ideal candidate if we were to move forward with your recommendation? Based on the low public profile of crew on board and projected financial impact of their loss, the best option currently in the Venturis fleet would be Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. I recommend renewing all crew members on board for a successive posting on Tacoma to allow time for logistical organization of this operation. Fucking corporations, man.
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Odin, thank you. Hailing any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
Manually overridden. Restored. SOS relay enabled. Resolving. Okay, well, we've got Odin. Subgrant Ferry, our records show that the AI cognition medium has been successfully removed. Please return to your vessel immediately. Delivery coordinates for Venturis HQ have been provided. Payment will be made once AI integrity is verified. I'm not ready to do all that just yet. I'd like to find out what happened to the rest of the fucking crew. Hold on, let me make sure power cell access. I've been in here. So he's working the crossword puzzle. That fucker. House cat. What's this? Okay. Roberta. Contractor Williams, thank you for your interest in Maturi's Education Retraining Assistance Program. Many contractors receive their initial certification via the Venture's unaffiliated correspondence certification program show great interest in education and retraining assistance. Unfortunately, per your query, we're unable to provide assistance for students attending educational facilities outside the Ventura's educational system. However, we are prepared to offer easy repayment, preferential loyalty rates, if you do choose to use one of Ventura's official degree programs for education retraining needs. Artist sketch. What is this? So, but I've been to 3 areas. I found the cat in this area. And I found the cat in... Wait. That's the drone bay. So I found the cat here. I didn't find the cat personnel. So the cat, I guess, is hidden in each one of these. What's her name? Fucking Margaret Catwood. Excuse me. how to do that yet. Hold on. Supposedly, Romeo and Juliet. This is Romeo. Where's Juliet? Fuck's Juliet? Juliet's not this. Sickness bag. What's that? Engineering I've been in. Cryogenics I have not been in. There we go. Romeo and Juliet together. Okay. I want to go back to personnel. And see if I can find the cat.